And then we get to the main event, which, as always, is not a wrestling match, but an interview. The Tongas were in the back telling Solo, we can't find Roman Reigns. He's not here. And Solo says, oh, he'll be here. And then they go to the ring, and we go to the break. And when we come back in the ring, son of a bitch, wouldn't you know, they couldn't find Roman Reigns in that building, but as soon as the Bloodline gets in the ring, the music guy's got his cue, the lighting guy's got his cue, everybody's all set. And basically Solo says, Roman, I'm the tribal chief now. If you call yourself tribal chief and you want the lay, what do they call it? The umlau or the umaguma?
The red lay.
The red lay. That actually used to be a transmitted disease, but they came up with a vaccination.
Stop.
The red lay is, oh boy, I tell you what, it itched too. But if you want this, come and get it. And music, and here comes Roman.
Did you see the way Tonga Loa was holding the belt?
Yeah, it was awkward and potentially upside down.
Every segment with him, there's something that goes awry. I've never seen anyone hold the belt like this. Everyone usually, when you hold the belt over your head, you know, the center plate is usually over your head. And you have a little bit of the strap in each hand. He had like right next to the center plate in one hand and the strap in the other. So it was a way that no one has ever held
yes,
a title
it was like, here's half of this belt, and now I'll turn it around and show you the other half. Well, he's inexperienced yet.
He's my favorite member of the Bloodline.
You ought to see him try to walk and chew gum at the same time. Fuck. Anyway, well, the people went crazy over Roman, and one finger is up everywhere, and the Tongas bail out on the floor to meet him, and he levels them and hits them with the stairs, and didn't look like he was necessarily taking every precaution for their safety with those fucking stairs. And then Roman and Solo stare at each other. He gets in the ring. They have the face-off, and then they have the fight. And he Superman punches Solo, and he goes for the spear, but old Tonga Loa pulls Solo out. And then Roman sees the lay and picks it up, and all the day you'll have good luck. Think about this. Somebody was talking about this on Twitter the other day. The WWE has gotten a fake Hawaiian airport souvenir and a homemade bracelet of CM Punk's more over than any championship belt in AEW. Because they've put importance in these things. And then when they come into play, people are like, ooh. Instead of, oh, there's 14 of those, why do we care? So Roman picks the red lay up and starts to put it on. And there's Tama Tonga from behind, and they get on Roman. And Solo grabs the lay and leaves. And then Roman makes the comeback and spears Tonga Loa and spears Tama Tonga through the barricade, and then hammers Tonga Loa about 7 times with the chair, and then took a break, and it hit him about 5 more. While Solo was trash talking him from the entranceway, and I bet Tonga Loa's probably like, motherfucker, why do I have to be the fucking flunky? But I mean, now Roman Reigns is a mega baby face. Roman short term will be hotter than Cody. And you've still got LA Knight and Randy Orton and fucking this guy and that guy and the other fucking guy.
And Jacob Fatu not being there means he didn't have to take a bump for Roman.
Yeah, you couldn't have done this with Jacob Fatu in the building and kept Jacob Fatu's aura that they've spent the past month building up. He would have had to have done something. And then the first time that Roman Reigns physically interacts with Jacob Fatu really needs to be Jacob Fatu coming out on the head of it, on the top of it, because they know that Roman's over. But if the first time that Roman and Fatu were to lock up, that Roman beat him up too, then he's just another one of the flunkies, and the bloom is off the rose. But it would not hurt Roman in the least for Jacob Fatu, who has already no-sold Randy Orton shit and done other stuff, to get one over on him, especially in a numbers situation in a heelish way. But Roman couldn't be taking a lot of bumps on his goddamn, big comeback to network television. Yeah.
And it was their biggest ratings, I think, in a while, too. I'll pull them up if
I have not seen those. If you would pull those up from wherever you got them, down low, you going to pull them up?
Oh, I saw it somewhere, and I don't see it here now. But from what I understand, SmackDown had their best ratings in a while.
Oh, so you're just repeating rumors now, just hearsay.
That's right.
Stephen P. New would object to something like that in a court of law if you tried to get away with it.
He's on my side.
Well, that's why you're not trying to get away with it there.
Or here. Where are we? I don't know.
Where are we?
See, that was the wrong note. There's an echo. There's this weird echo.
Well, that was the end of SmackDown. Not for good. They're going to come back and do another one next week, but just that particular program. Do you have any closing thoughts on SmackDown? Or potentially, if you don't, are there any persons or persons unknown on the Arcadian Vanguard network this week that are going to be talking about smacking down?
Oh, well, in that case, fuck SmackDown. The Arcadian Vanguard Podcast Network. Get information about all the shows on Twitter at Super Podcast or on Arcadia Vanguard, or on Facebook at facebook.com/Arcadian Vanguard. A few notes, of course. The wrestling news each and every day, wherever you find your favorite podcast, or download it directly from thewrestlingnews.com, your free daily wrestling newscast, when other websites are raising their prices for you to get access to news that will be publicly available in seconds. We give it to you for free in seconds, or minutes it may be. TheWrestlingNews.com. Once again, wherever you find your favorite podcast. Want to make mention of the latest episode, or two actually, of Shut Up and Wrestle with Brian Solomon. Some interesting episodes. Mike Clark, formerly of the Jack Tunney Toronto office, returns to the show. Also, recent episode with Sam Adonis. Hear what it's like being a top heel in Mexico, but appreciating the past. SUAWpod.com. Available wherever you find your favorite podcasts. And of course, the 605 Super Podcast, The Mothership! Oh, you see that? You're failing us left and right. But we never fail you. Go through the archive, 605pod.com. You've gone silent. Are you embarrassed? What's going on over there?
I don't know who you're talking to. You're
talking
saying
to you.
You failed us. How did I fail you?
We only got half the sound that you played. Let me hear it.
Hold on.
Yeah, what is that?
That's it.
That wasn't it. Hold on. I have the same. That's it. Let me hear yours.
It's the same goddamn thing.
I'm not hearing it at all. Hit it again into the microphone. Yours seems a bit abrupt, but
Oh, for God's sake. How about this?
I don't even hear that. Can you hear that?
How are you not hearing that?
I'm not hearing that.
It's right up here in the goddamn microphone. Here, how can you hear that now?
I hear you. I have no idea.
What the hell is the matter with now? You made me think. What is the microphone's broken or something?
Maybe so, but I definitely didn't hear your spring. But I could hear my full spring right here.
Here is my spring.
Yeah,
there
stopped.
it is.
It cut off.
Yours does too.
605pod.com. The mothership.
Yeah, mother is right.
Well, that goes a long time, that one.
Thank you, Doctor. Yeah, she did go on quite a long time. Should have seen the marks she left. Anyway,